highest of 7 hills in Florida's capital city, covering every corner of the Big Bend. This is the award-winning News 20 at 5 Live.
Welcome to News 20 at 5. I'm Berea Baker. Thanksgiving Day is coming up, which means holiday traffic is on the rise. The city of Tallahassee is offering tips on how to make holiday flights less stressful. Passengers should arrive at an airport an hour and a half before the flight departs. Check for the airplane's boarding pass and a valid form of ID before leaving. Airline travelers should pack only what is needed and leave any weapons at home. The city also wants to remind travelers to be patient as the Tallahassee International Airport undergoes renovations. The Leon County School Department is considering pushing back high school start times. In an October column published in the Tallahassee Democrat, mothers and attorneys Corrine Porcher and Jana McConaughey advocated to push back high school start times by at least an hour. Their pair were unsettled by research that finds that start times before 8:30 a.m. robs teenagers of much-needed sleep. In 2014, lawmakers attempted to ban districts from starting high school before 8 a.m., but school officials rejected the bill for financial burdensome, and it was never introduced in committee. Mail carrying services are expected to hit a record high during this year's holiday season. Here's more on the story. With the holiday season right around the corner, the mail services are expected to increase their mail volume by 10.5% to 13%. The United States Postal Service alone is projected to deliver 15.5 billion cards, letters, and packages, and 600 million packages between now and Thanksgiving. Tallahassee resident Claude Arella says he is an avid online shopper and uses USPS to ship gifts to his parents at home while he's away in school.
Online shop a lot. I online shop to buy gifts for my family members. They stay in Palm Beach County, so they're 6 to 8 hours away. So I use that to deliver gifts. So I use USPS a lot.
Although USPS, FedEx, and UPS were unable to comment on camera, they were able to inform me of their mail inspection system and provide tips from their website on holiday shipping. The mail carrying services have also increased their staff in order to provide special services like delivery setup and pickup to reduce the projected increase of theft this holiday season. Mr. Arelis doesn't believe the terrorist attacks will impact Tallahassee since it isn't a major city.
This terror group want to do the most damage as possible, so probably in cities like Miami, Washington, D.C., and Atlanta probably will be more affected because they'll be more afraid because it can affect more people. But in smaller cities like Tallahassee, maybe not, but major cities, yes.
Berea Baker, FAMU TV 20. If you are expecting a package, be sure to keep a record of your receipt and tracking number to keep up with your package every step of the way. With Thanksgiving right around the corner, the gas prices for travelers are expected to be lower. Live in the studio, we have Brianna Harmon with more. Brianna?
Thanks, Maria. Americans hitting the road for Thanksgiving will certainly have something to be extra thankful for. The cheapest gasoline prices since March 2009. The lower prices are showing up just in time for millions of motorists that are heading out. Save them $1.5 billion over the 5 days. Gas Buddy projects that by Thanksgiving Day, the national average will be $1.99 per gallon, nearly 80 cents per gallon cheaper than last year, $1.29 per gallon cheaper than 2013. This is Brianna Harmon, live in the studio. Now back to you at the desk.
Thank you, Brianna. The city of Tallahassee announced service closures ahead of Thanksgiving holiday. Star Metro services will be suspended for Thanksgiving Day and will resume Friday. Buses will be on a Sunday schedule and there will be no night routes. All libraries will be closed Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. The libraries will reopen during normal business hours on November 30th. The Leon County Sheriff's Administrative Office will also be closed for Thanksgiving. Visit talgov.com for a list of all services affected. Crime control plans have been put into effect to provide safety to people in need. Multimedia journalist Mary Chastain has the story.
With Thanksgiving approaching, the Kearney Center, a homeless shelter here in Tallahassee, put together a new initiative to protect the citizens of the center. Officials of the center met with the City Commission this month to prevent criminal activity around the community. Mark Evans, president of the Neighborhood Association, shares details of the new initiative.
We think that the Kearney Center is great. I think they're doing great work and they're helping us, actively helping us to try to achieve a better environment for all of the neighborhoods around the Kearney Center, not just our neighborhood.
Members of the committee brainstormed ideas that will help decrease crime that may influence or harm people in need. Tallahassee has 1,435 annual violent crime rates per year, according to NeighborhoodScout.com. Lieutenant Norman Rowland tells us about his partnership with the center to limit the active crimes in the city.
One of the things that we try to provide is our assistance when it comes to transporting the homeless to the shelter through the partnership with Tallahassee Police Department.
According to KearneyCenter.org, the center feeds 600 people per day and provides overnight safety to 270 men and women. The Kearney Center will continue to meet with the City Commission to prevent and decrease criminal activity here in the community. I'm Mary Chestang for News 20 at 5.
If you want to find out more information on how you can help, visit thekearneycenter.org. The Leon County Sustainability Office wants people to go green for the environment. The county's Growing Green program gave away canvas bags Friday to encourage people to use fewer plastic bags. The bag giveaway took place at 3 different shopping locations across the city. Each canvas tote was given away in exchange for 5 plastic bags. Event organizers say plastic bags are harmful to the Tallahassee environment. Visit growinggreen.com for more information on Leon County's efforts to go green. And coming up on News 20 at 5, Florida Governor Rick Scott proposed his state budget in Jacksonville today. Also, potential changes may be made to the Florida Lotto, and we'll give you the latest on the ground in Brussels. Stay tuned, you're watching News 20 at 5.